Oh, okay. That should do, right? Or has it always been like that? Oh, okay. That should do, right? Okay, let's try that game up. Okay, there, it's good. Alright. Just what I needed to see. Now to pull up the chat back up. Even though it's public, it's the worst bit of it all. I don't know if we can get the link for it now. Where's the link? Do I have the link? I do not. Where is it? Oh, right. You can just click on the stream settings. Copy. Right. Oh. That didn't work. Very terrible at this if it wasn't obvious already. How do I get the stream URL? Just get it to work on here. That is not what I was hoping for. So not what I was looking forward to. Oh, video URL. That should do it, right? Oh, video URL. Hey, there you go. Got it. Okay. Before I can actually get into anything. Oh, I don't have permission, of course. Yeah, just put in videos. If anyone is curious. I don't even think the thumbnail works. I don't even think I put one in there in the first place. That was kind of dumb. Oh my god, it's already at a terrible front page. Oh, there. Okay. Glad to see you got somebody. Let's see you. Very evident. pewdiepie, I see. Hopefully Stream Maps is doing right. I can see the stream. I'm just gonna start playing I guess. If that isn't too troublesome. If that won't be a bother from the computer. Or of any of the such. Already. So I'll start on the game. Since I don't got money.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... Yes. I am Daniel.
Right mouse. Right left mouse. Move forward. Right mouse. Open door shut. Open or shut door. Depending on the direction you face. That's kind of a bit of a hard thing to control. Is that blood or is that? Luckily, 6 point something like that. Okay, are those pedals? Okay, there's pedals and then there's journal. Notes. No notes. Diaries. There's memoranda. Find the liquid trail. Follow the liquid trail. No, wording is very different. Oh my goodness, the frame rate's awful. I don't know if it looks awful on the already 30 FPS live stream, but it's kind of looking not the best. Oh, wait, was that intention? I think that was... Okay. Understandable, have a good day. I don't know what, I don't want to... Good day. Oh. How do I like shut it tight? Do I have to like be... Do I have to like swing it open or do I have to still see the stream directly? Oh well, it's not the stream I'm worried about, like if it's viewable or not, if it just looks funny with the mouse turning out. Because I don't know if the frame rate's stable or if it's just goofing around. That's a lot of blood, there's a lot of blood. Whoa. Step in the way. Is that you? Is that you, Mr. Knight? Get out of here. That's a lot of... Oh, okay, you know what? I'll take you. frame door is a funny opportunity, isn't it? Let's check frame stuff. No, no new stuff. Oh. Standing in darkness, sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights and environment using tinderboxes. I see. Right, Jesus. And another form of Jesus. And Jesus the violin. Glad to see that. Is there anything useful in this room over here? Or will it just be something falls over and okay. It was entirely in front of me. Darkness. It's like the whole point of this game. The whole theme of darkness. It's another Kingdom Hearts stuff. That's a little funny. With the wind, where are the gusts of winds coming from? There are no open windows here. Knowledge. Okay. Well, how about no? It can be increased by feeding. Still dark out here. Not a big fan of the... Where's the gust of wind coming from? What is that? Oh, the lantern. Filled with oil can be turned on for pressing. How long does it last for? All is good. All is good at the world. Alex, is everything shaking? Oh. I don't have it on too long. Because the wind. That doesn't make sense. The window's not even open. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I don't know if like I want to turn off some things with the game or something, just to see if that'll help with the game a bit. Turn the shadows a little lower. Samples. Okay. Oh, it needs to restart. Whatever. Well, it's a little different. The amnesia is a little different in that, like, you know, darkness is kind of like both your friend and enemy. Also, the game is too loud than your voice. Okay, gotta change that. I guess it's louder than my voice as well, so I might as well do that. Alright, hopefully that'll fix it. Did it change? Okay. Sound device use restart required? Or, okay, no. I don't know if that helps, but there, it's done. Okay. I don't know what's the funny noise. Give me a book. Give me something. No. Search something in the chest. Whoosh. Jesus, that box is light. Boom, 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 boom. Box. Whoosh. Can you give me some of these? Yes. 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 Oh, that's where the ink is coming from. Just a bottle of oil, I guess. What does this read?
19th of August, 1839.
Oh, it talks.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing.
What is that? Okay.
A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay. Double Daniels. Think. Right. Add oil? Do I just... I see. Can I break the glass? Break the glass! No. So now we know who we are, I guess. Passageway. I want to shut the door just in case. Hey, the music's a lot calmer. Ooh. Getting the vibe in or something. Whoa. Go to the door. What's up with the loading screens? Hold R to shift to run. When you tell me that, that's kind of concerning. Or are you just telling me to speed my pace? Oh?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Is my objective to go in there now? Shit, mementos. Well, that looks like the only point of interest at the moment. Unless there's elsewhere. Yucky. Yucky bugs. Oh, wait. Go out of here. Thank you. Oh. glad we got that covered. How's my slight headache? Vase. So I'm gonna break every vase in this room. glad it worked. More oil and tinderbox. This game's being pretty fair about, you know, the elements of the light. Ooh. Who said wouldn't it? It won't budge. Okay. Let's go see what's down there. Hello. Did you come from that way or this way? We'll never know. Laboratory. Why am I going in any of these rooms except the one that had the flashback? Or the cry of a woman. Fragrant taste of rose. Hello? That doesn't sound good. Should I be here? I don't know if I have a feeling I should be here. Just a bunch of things. Yeah, could you not? Thank you. Could you not, bugs? I know you like being creepy, but even I... Oh, who's talking? Who's stepping? Who's stepping? Stepping onto my crowd of bugs. Not a chest. Not even openable. Okay. You can't just have a chest that you can't open. That's kind of not how that works. It doesn't make sense. Oh no. They don't like
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Aqua fortis. Right. Talking people. What's that? Oh god. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave for judgment and a safe return. Dialogue. Love to see it. Anyways, what's this? Chemistry pot. And paper. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Vitae? The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and opiment are given the coprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis in hope that it will produce some even more solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use as a detergent. Organic tissues reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Love chemistry. It almost sounded like culprit. Culprit? Oh, it's culprit than culprit. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, chemistry is cool and all, but even that word is unfamiliar to me. But I mean, I'm not a chemist. So what's this? The lack of chemie to properly vent the fumes from from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Why did I turn off my thing? Why did I turn it off? What's the point of that? 4 different chemicals are needed to continue. Oh. Do I have like new... Ah. Alright, so its chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Oh, I have to find out where I'm supposed to go. That's a good door. Right. So I'm guessing at the moment I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm finding out what I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I'm to do. But other than the big clears that kill the big bad dude who like you don't remember whose name is. Well, actually, I don't remember who his name is, but the guy, the me before, the me now, decided to not be. If that makes sense. Right. I'm just gonna get out of here as soon as I've looked at about everything. I don't know if turning the thing on and off will just do bad. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot the screaming woman. She was crying for help or something. Troublemaker needs help. Or something. Do you want to go in there? Oh wait, can I go in there? Ah! It's locked. It's stuck. It's tough and plank. It can't be torn by hand or tools. So now it's some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. It can't be dissolved. Can it be dissolved? Okay. Questions. Alright. Rock. Science. Tinderbox. Yes. Okay, anything up here? Can I light those up? Another door that is stuck. Properly vent seems sus. Couldn't have said it better myself. The artist. Just barely read that. Already 30 minutes in. The game hasn't even gotten scary. I'm not spooky. It's dark. Imagine playing in Fusion VR. Well, I mean, someone could make that. It's a possibility. And there are mods for this game. Custom maps and all the such. And everything in between. So, you know, the chances, you know, the possibility is there, but I don't know if it would really, I don't know if it would work. Well, I mean, I think it could work. I think it could. Alright, paper.
16th of May, 1839.
Diary.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone
guy's voice is
structure.
kinda-
The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought,
Okay,
and
don't worry
ordered the
about that.
others
That
to
was
clear
my
the
phone.
way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Ooh, I like that in there. Oh, he ended that last sentence. Turn that on. I can't. How lovely. Alright, this one. The study. Oh. Oh, they're in different languages, I see. I have to look at it to read it out. Sorry? Did you say something? Clothes. Who needs these shirts? Another piece of Daniel?
17th of May,
Yeah.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected.
Oh, what a
The
story.
twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd
Antechamber.
ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh no. Oh. Stuck in a room, I see. The worst. Hey. I like how like the items conveniently slide into view if they're like in the back of the drawer. But those drawers are conveniently long. What is this? Old tombs? What is this? Okay. Oh. Oh, I seem to have destroyed the ashes. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. I'm sorry. Is that piano music? Can you hear piano music? Can you pick it up? Okay. Well, I guess. Sure. I think, yeah, sure, why not? The piano music? Heck yeah. Maybe. I'll bring the cello out. Oh, great. My thing ran out. Okay. Nada. Local history. Door stuck. Another issue. Door stuck. Ah, yes. What's in this room? Ooh, what? Ooh. Oh. Oh, that was a piano. Hey there. Can I play you? Oh, that's not. 2010 was not that advanced. In some standards. Oh, we were just here. What's up with the bugs in my ears? Can't seem to get them out of my head. Are they just too many flies? God, that noise? What? Just gotta repeat that. I have a chair. I have a chair. I have a chair. Oh, that's not good. Chair? Okay. The knight's helmet. Come to save me. I mean, a little too late, but opa. Yeah, we'll worry about it later. We'll worry about it later, pal. For now, I'm kinda looking for something. I'm like, what is it? Local. Okay, we gotta find the local history room, wherever the heck that is. So if you'd be kind enough to inform me where to go, I'd be appreciated. Oh, don't tumble over like that. I know you better than that, Sir Knight Helmet. Alright, stuff. Like here, oil. Light! Help me! That music sounds very peaceful. Oh, flashback.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
The serpent's working on it. I can't read it very much, Mr. Knight. Alright, I'm gonna take that as a yes. It's a lot of maps. Okay, did we get anything? What about diaries? No, that's just for me. Notes? Not very much help out either. Excuse me. Wait, wasn't there a door here to the... Oh. I can hear this helmet face against the documents. I mean, he's gotta read it somehow, you know. What does it say? Tabulae. Oh, it's got the A. It's got the A in it. Must hide, Knight. Who could have done? Knight. Feeling very woozy. Okay, whatever, Knight. Is this the last of the diaries? Okay. Are you okay, buddy? What?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Where am I? What's that?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Diamond.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
What is it?
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
geometry.
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Music. Back. Well, that seems kind of nice. To get sparkly lights in your face and all. Alright, Mr. Knight. No, come back! Mr. Knight, you must go. There's math elements in this game. I mean, this chemistry, I don't think... I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise with... Oh no. So tragic, Mr. Knight passed out. Unless... Alright, stay here, buddy. Maybe I can get us out. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Okay. Stay here, pal. I'll find something. Your arm! Is that his arm? That looks like his arm. Maybe if I just toss a brick at it or something. I could have just tossed you instead. Shame. Oh.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh, okay, I wrote something. Hold on, Mr. Knight. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Okay. Does it have to do with the books like these? Hold on, Mr. Knight. If you'd be willing to participate, I could use a head. Oh, that was already broken. Thank you. What is this? What does that read? Alright. Diary? Oh wait, no, we did get Altstadt and Brenningburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore and Altstadt? Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brenningburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. Travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motives that are reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark. The cold dark works and were forever damned to roam the ground. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragging them behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Visit. Oh my goodness, how many pages are there? Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Abrege, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked as he looked for the remnants of the Knight's kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice and he mentioned many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Henrich's dog to have passed away in... Oh, excuse me. There's a lot of here. Grenoble, some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Alright, story. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Altstadt, and like those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as a protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one of the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the converted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. I hope... I mean, I don't know if that has anything to help with me or with what I'm doing, but this is cool. I think this book is kind of... Alright, so secret thing. Does it have to do with books? Books. What's the other one? No. Give me another one. Give me another one. What's the secret? No. Where'd it go? No. You. Another book. Where is it? That still have them. Secret passage. Oh, Helmet, where are you? We need to see this. Oh, I ran out of oil. Go on. Is it safe? Alright, I think it's safe. Looks good. Right, no oil left. Can I turn that on? Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Key. Paper. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye of the forest and is now killing my trusty servants. It's just a... Whoa, okay, that guy kind of... It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. As the king's men leave, they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. It's kind of harsh, but okay. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be in a sense solve both of my problems. Yeah, because wine is... Oh no. Oh no. What? Helmet. I need you to do battle. No. Books. Knowledge. That's right. Knowledge. Read it with me. Oh. I need the lantern to work. Is that door we saw? Should we get out of here? Helmet, shit. Helmet, I need you to be quiet for a hot minute. Stop! man the helmet kept them will get the ghosts away. Alright, what do we do? What? It won't budge. Excuse me. The helmet, stop! How do I go? How do we get out? Where do we go? Hello. Okay. Helmet. Where'd you go? Hey. Never leave me like that again. Never leave me like that again, helmet. It'll come back to bite you. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. Go, come on! Get in the door! So that room is not safe. No, not safe. Right. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed the combining 4 chemicals. Oh no, is it a puppy? No. I hear that puppy cry. Rip night helmet. Oh shoot, you're not wrong. Oh no. I forgot night helmet, he gone. No, he's gone. What did I pick up anyways? The wine cellar. Oh. A wine cellar. Oh. I think I know where we gotta go next. Seriously, what is up with the gust of winds? They don't make no sense. They really don't. I mean, maybe I just take a pebble. Actually, no. Stop that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, we're already in there. This is the way to go, I believe. Oh yes. Statues were praying, gazing into the dark, domed ceiling. What is up with the loading screens? Do they have general advice for me, or is it just pieces of the puzzle I'm supposed to collect? What do we got here? Anything? Nada. Sliding boxes. Level. Flashback. Now's not really the time.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Beware when standing in darkness, your shadow will slowly drain. Turn on the lights in the environment using toolboxes. But what does it mean when insanity goes down? Does it just mean the game will be more scary? Or does it just mean that I need to... What's the chains? Where are the chains? Who's got the chains? You know what? Wishing Mr. Night Holmes. There's something out there. I wanna do anything except for fast recovery. It's like cup, right? Oh, the thing we need. It's like one of the things we need, right? Right? What is up with this room? Is that a barrel? There's something outside. Something out there, and I don't know what it is. I think we just need to find out the chemicals are this. Is it in that room? How's my sanity?
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
who's oh right, the guy.
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Oh. So we've now established Alexander wasn't the greatest guy. Oh, great. No, I'm gonna run out of oil. Aqua Regia. What's this say? Oh, a long dialogue. Okay. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Of Jarrick. These are my final words. My confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of my follies of my the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character and the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of them who were ever seen it or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer... take the sanity pills. Right, because phasmophobia. Because spooky ghosts. Ooh. Maybe spooky ghosts. But then again, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I don't really have a flashlight. so it doesn't work the same way with the ghost. But they do kind of have similarities. Pero full refill with oil? Yes! Just what I needed. Full refill of oil. I couldn't have asked for more. Couldn't ask for more if I wanted to. I don't have the... Oh, that was my last tinderbox. What was this? Uh-oh. Girl. Of all things. No wonder. Where am I? Still okay. Got hit by the barrel. No wonder PewDiePie hates him so much. Or hated him. Back again. Back at it again. With the unforeseen consequences. Can I get out of here? Oh, I have to pull it. Can I pull it? Maybe not. What can I do to get out of here? Okay, I think I'm safe over here, but I don't know what to do if I'm gonna get out. Do I find like another passageway? Is that the goal here? Is there another passageway? You have to use like the buttons. Unless I can just throw the box at you. I could. Yes. Sorry, I was getting asked if I wanted Starbucks or not. Would be good. It's gonna be fun. Trying to get the only non-fun part is having to get out of here. There better not be no funny ghost. I got a thing. Why did that do that? Why did you do that? No funny ghost. Okay, did we get everything we needed? Right, some sort of evidence in laboratory has been revealed combining four. I need 4 chemicals. There's one more. I'm missing one. Where's the last one? If I'm missing one, is it behind this door? Is this door open? Door stuck. Never mind. Door no one. I went in there, I went in that room, I went in the room back there, so now there's just the room behind the stairs. But how do I get there? Where do I go? That's just a lot of wood. they've gone. I want to refill my. I want to see if I can refill my oil one more time. Contains a few drops of oil. Okay. Few drops, just tiny, just a pinch, just a pinch. Not like you're gonna be here for too long, right? The game trusts you, the game plays too. So not stick around in areas you shouldn't. You guys are hurting back. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention as he opened the shutters for the French soldiers opened fire on two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in the haze of gun smoke. Dark. Dork? I only have 3. Right. Is there another room I haven't checked yet? Or do I have to go back down again? Right, I was already that way. We were that way already. Excuse me. You folks. Welcome goes. There's like a wind spirit or something. I got out the movie Frozen or something. 101 Ghost. Frozen 2 or something. Whatever they called it. You won't leave me alone. Ah! That's right. Few cuts and bruises. Slight headache. Should I go back? Should I go back for the night helmet? Maybe he might have something for me. Who knows? Wait a minute. This is what I was. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. Hold up. I thought I was going different. Okay. I was wrong. Wait! Tools! Something about breaking stuff. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. That was only the knight's helmet thing. The knight helmet. I was thinking wrong. Got lost for a moment. I technically am kind of lost. Not gonna lie. That's the problem. I am lost. There's like one more chemical that I need if I'm gonna continue. But I don't know where to take it. Because where the chemical? Where to go? Monkey see what monkey do. Or monkey be what monkey do. Lost the story. Something along those lines, 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea. Oh fuck. Maybe if I go back? I might get something. Maybe there's something I missed. Unless I have to go back somewhere else to find it. Yeah, because there's something about tools here, right? The tools in this area. Maybe if I find the tools, can I take any of you with me? Is there a key maybe that I missed? perchance. That the slightest possibility that they might be. There's something. Just anything. Just anything if you don't. If you could spare your. Just nothing there. I don't think it'll do anything but bonk. Why is it stuck? There's there's another door. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight in the darkness. Close to a monster. What is happening? What is happening? What is that? Double click on its icon to inside. Whatever. Improve your health and help wounds. All's good. Why is that? Where did it go? Where's it there? Hello? Okay. I think we're okay, right? Nothing wrong? Oh. Oh no, I think he just walked away. I kind of put myself up for this situation, but I mean, at the same time, I just hate to see it. Why is the door open? Wait, is this the area I was trying to get in earlier? It is. Definitely. The last thing. Oh, prevent. As long as I've already been. Sorry to over my stay, but I'll be taking. I'll be checking it out. Thank you very much. Oh, the stories are kind of nice. Oh, this is what I was reading earlier. Having reached the British territory was just a matter of receiving a cabin on SS Hysteria headed for London. Don't know what's happening. Oh. Oh, we got it. Gross. Wait, am I supposed to go into the laboratory? Wait. Aren't I supposed to go that way? Oh no. Or do I just... Appropriate... apparatus? Am I supposed to go through there? Did I waste the thing? I'm just going. Well, not lost, that's for sure. Of course, I'm not lost. Okay, hold on. Give me a hot minute. Okay, here we go. I got everything I needed. Go home. What? When did I run out of oil? Okay. I wasn't looking forward to that, but guess what? For different chemicals, we need to continue. Right, 1, 2. How do I do this? Need to turn the burners first. This. Like that. Oh. Oh right, and then the cup. No object to use the item first. What? The cup. I need the cup. Okay. Speed. Oh, you actually have to like. With the cup. With the cup. With the cup. No object can contain oil on. What? 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 Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna phone calling. Ah! Alright, got off the phone call. Back to video game, I guess. What, need a cup or something? Maybe like a base? Is there a base in here? Am I forgetting something else? Tell me, what am I missing? What am I missing? I have a chemistry pot to continue. Are you kidding me? I was supposed to... How dare you? You can't just tell me, oh yeah, put them in this was... The potion. Pocket acid, oh. That's it? Oh. The stairs! The doors do not work. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. You can use objects to reach hard to get places. What is this? Hard to reach places. Oh, you mean like build a bridge or something? Is that what it's telling me to do? Is it stop with the sounds? Come on. Pull me up. What? Hey, platform. I'd love to see it. Right. Now to speed through the group. It's growing surely, slowly but surely. Now you gotta read it, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. Right. Finally. Freedom. or some semi-freedom, to the refinery. To the refinery to become it's supposed to operate. Oh no, this is just bad because I just don't know.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
No, I can't see a thing. Be careful of enemies that are near. Crouching makes the darkness a lot harder to spot.
1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Wow. That's interesting news. But also not good for me because I'm trying to not death. Okay. Glad to hear, buddy. Well, not glad to hear, but, you know. You gotta regain yourself. You gotta recollect your brain. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just take one with the torch. It'll be fun. Don't be so okay, can't tell if this game is intentionally obscuring my view of things like diaries or a tomb. I feel like I'm missing my letter though, at the very least. I don't know if it's exploring around that little area. Firm grip. I need a firm grip. Letters or something around here. Be not
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it.
very important indeed.
I've
For
taken
what
it upon
reasons?
myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Smith man. Why? 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 Why is everything happening? Why is anything happening? What happened? How do I? Tinderbox. Right, and get the weird pieces up there. Drag a box or something. Are you big enough? No. It doesn't even have to be big enough, it just has to be. Oh, you guys are heavy. So you get the stick up there. Go, go, go. Go. The dark Atlantis. What dude? But I just, wait it out. Give it a hot second. You'll get tired of me, right? You want to give me that milk. You won't even think I'm Go fetch the book. The Bible, of course. The answer is no, bring it back. Oh gosh. Good boy. Go that way. That. Oh my goodness. Really terrifying. I'll give you that. But you're not enough to get all people. Why is it closed? thought I just opened that. I thought I opened that. Good joke. Oh, don't tell me. It's a time story. It's a time story. Okay, I got it. My bad. Switch it on. Got Get up. There's another one. There's more. Before so go get it. Oh, do I have an oil actually? Is she okay? Go, go, go. brushed against his leg as he felt himself being dragged along the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. "Help!" he cried as the ocean swallowed him again.
Ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Can I use it? I know we can start the engine with the powers of the elevator. Engine. Where does that go? The machine. What else is around? Let's give it a second. Downstairs, and only one item goes right or bad. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oil. Worry about oil until we can fund. Let's check the engine, I guess. Find a way to start the engine. Now we need to find the machine room, which I'll get to while we use the engine. small area.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Where'd my paper go? Wow, I think I missed this one.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I now have a drink. What a surprise. Big surprise. Not the big surprise. Okay, I'll put that over there. Hopefully that won't fall. Ladanium. Ladam. Can't buy. Ah. Close. $20. Oh, is this? Crowbar.
May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Huh. Very mysterious. This kind of seems real. So this is where I live? Where I would spend the nights? Or doing whatever the heck I was doing. Crowbar, right?
The key. Please, let it be here.
Key? Important key is hidden in the guest room.
4th of July, 1839. It's done! The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Okay, I think that might have been one of your lower, not so great sentences to end off your letter. What was that noise? Bigger mess of the room. So there's a key hidden in here, but at least it's on both. But I don't know where it be though. If it's not, where could it be? Is it in here? Is it behind the thing? Close. Could it be on the...
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Huh. This is the key, right? Oh, key, indeed. Watch. You know how he puts the pieces together? I'm gonna break it. Bang! Don't. I broke the ashes again. Kind of noticing a pattern myself here. Dead red. Dynamic lighting. Almost dynamic. Wow. I think I've already found everything. Flip to the Book of Monarchs. Couldn't read it. Fine. Go to the roof, and now we can do the thing. But I want to find more. Hopefully, if the study room isn't too big. By any means, like a big room with big things. And it's a big room with big things. Spoke too soon. Right. Take it easy. The thing! It's the statue from the internet video. I mean, until I can find a knight helmet, she'll be a good replacement for the fun, for the nostalgia of it. The really stupid nostalgia. Wait, no, I need you actually. At least you make night noises. At least we make similar noises. Alright, what do we got here? Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Joan Wayer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of those orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the heliodromes described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was not little. It was as it was told about an underground Mithrak temple crowded with unearthly artifact. With the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but also there has become a greater fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and touch the orb from its place. I gathered out of the chamber and into the woods. Wait, where did I stop? I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves and cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed through the drenched land. The glowing ember gave way to the rising wind. It rained on me. I could hear bleating screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian has taken me from the orb from me, but still until this day, I fear its return. Someday I may lay awake at night, listening for the howl cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in your ongoing research into the mythic orbs. And I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. So, a friend of sorts. A friend of sorts. It's a decent term, I guess, for a man like him. Person. Statue! I need statue. Where is statue? Statue. Come with me. Still have a long journey to this. Frick. Where did he go? Pretty at least there's some owls outside. It's kind of nice to hear, at the very least. Shovel. I think I'll need you again, pal. Or
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Understanding balance. The canine jaw. Milestones of human anatomy. Language. Animal experiments. Oh, great. 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. I like statue. Nietzsche statue. Break glass. Free the bird. Go bird. You're free now. I guess not. What else is here? More notes about canines. That's not a pretty door. Hello, person's face. Nope. Atomy Front Fornicators. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yield nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they provide less of a hassle to acquire. Oh no. What's it? Dead balls. What? Where'd it go? Oh. That's you? I think we're leaving. That was the funniest painting looking. Wasn't creepy yet. Just hoping that'd change or something. Another way around the rubble in the study. Statue. Oh. Okay. Back we go. Why would you do that? Wait, is this the study over here? Wait, I thought we were in the study. was doing, which was finding another way, I think. Which could be literally any of them. Yes. Build. Right, find another way around the rubble instead. There could be a number of different ways to get around it. Chair. I can use a chair. Do I have to break something? Papers. Do I like this? Do I knock some sense into the painting? Heck the industrialization. Whatever. The entirety of the industrialization. I want my money back. I feel like I'm not gonna get any progress over here. So I'll just take what I got and up. Or something. Yeah, oh. I'll leave it at that. It's very, despite not being very icy.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
That sounds kind of sweet. My birdie's telling me you gotta wear the thing. You're in there. The least of your worries. Let's use the key on the room. Door has been used. Very dark room.
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks.
Relevant.
Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise.
Less than a fortnight.
I know it's silly, but I can't
yes,
help feeling responsible somehow.
The word, the one word. We all know it's not. Is there nothing that I could use as a pitch here? I run out of oil. Anything back here? Gotcha.
14th of July, 1839.
Part 2.
I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Poor Daniel didn't really... Oh, no, I'm looking so hot. With the orb and all. Chest. Ooh, another one. Is it the last one? Oh, machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and to keep the others in their inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Is that a note? Is that a hint then? Is that what I'm being told? That what I'm trying to do is not... can't be done because I have to look at the study room? Very dark room. It's mostly dark. At the very least, I can film my things. I feel like this gear would help for something, but I just don't know what. Oh, see, like right here. Yeah. Yeah. I just need one more. Wasting that. Just like flickering it on. Just the flick. Maybe not be. I gotta like scout. The area. Oh, there you are. Machinery needs more work before it will run. This. There's nothing to burn for this night. Coal. is it everything else that's outside that needs to be...
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead.
Oh.
Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Oh. So he's kind of slowly going insane. Well, insane, but at the same time, just really paranoid. Really paranoid guy. Right. Have these at like a up, middle, up, not a oh. Is there any way to tell how they be? Isn't there like a note for this? No. Anatomy Frontiers. No, that was the anatomy. This is the just pressure. Just pressure. That's all it's talking about. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged. That is talking about the weird little rods that go into the thing, I guess. Which I don't know where to find. Seems like a good time to exit her. Clearly, I haven't gotten that much. Order of business is in the basement, or then continue looking upstairs in the study. That's new. I think I have to go in this little study room to find it. I mean, not the study room, but the basement, since I haven't been there yet. Wasting all my little pieces. How is it here? Very fun. Very fun. Video. Kinda. I would do a funny stuff with the thing, but oh well, I guess kind of fun while it lasted. Kind of fun, very fun, and all that and all such. But I think I'm gonna consider that. What was it, Sabe and Exit, or Save and Exit? That'll be my game play today, yeah. Right, time to end the stream. Or something. Yes. I'd like to go on a bit more, but I feel like I've gone on long enough already, 2.5, or I could just take a quick break, a quick few minutes from the game, and then I'll get back into the gist of it. Interesting to watch. Either how scared the game is or how scared I am. Yes, okay. Very mystery much. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank to join to the one, you know who you are. You can spook lol. Yeah, if you wanted, the VOD will be up if you want to rewatch or any bits that I might have been screaming or something. Oh shoot, there's water on me. Alright, that'll be it. That'll be all, folks.